Gas up the Jeep, it's good to be free. Load up the pans and fishing poles. The highway is long, the wheels turning round. Pack up the cook stove and the bowls. Arlo and I, we hit the open road. Arlo and I are on the road.
Hey everybody, I'm out and about again today, and I'm on this sort of rocky hill where I've been in the past because I know this is a great place to collect bee balm, and I've collected a few here. You can see this beautiful purple flower, very, very fragrant. You can see why the bees love this. Now, bee balm, also called Oswego tea, sometimes called bergamot, because I think it had, someone thought that it had a aroma reminiscent of the bergamot citrus fruit, which of course it's not. It's also part of the mint family. It does have that real square type stem. Now, I always call this wild oregano because, in my opinion, it smells and it tastes exactly like oregano. And I love to collect this every year. I have a whole bunch of it at home that I have dried, but I thought I would come out and collect some fresh of this bee balm so that I can make a dish when I get home. Here's one over here. You can see those real distinctive blue or purple flowers. Sometimes they're red. It smells so good. But yeah, the plant is just full of essential oils, and it really, really smells like oregano. Let's see, where's that other one? Yeah, this one. It almost, to me, reminds me of, like a fireworks exploding with all the little fireworks shooting out from the sides. That's kind of what it always reminds me of. Now, my plan today is to collect a whole bunch of this beautiful bee balm, and just look at that. Like I said, it looks like an explosion of a firework right there. And what I plan to make today is a salad, a Lebanese style salad, that's going to be an explosion of that oregano flavor. It's called Zouba, which I believe is the name of oregano in Lebanese. So it would be a Zouba salad, which is really a simple salad that's made up of fresh oregano, onion, olive oil, lemon juice, and salt and pepper. Very, very simple, but very, very flavorful. And like I said, I think it's going to be an explosion of flavor. I found in this area, at least, that this bee balm really likes to grow among this kind of rocky and grassy hills here. Also along roadsides for sure. Yeah, so we're gonna head up the road here, see if we can find some more of that beautiful bee balm. And my hands, they smell so much like oregano. I feel like I've been in a pizzeria. The whole car actually smells like oregano bee balm. What do you think, Gar? Yeah. Arlo thinks so as well. So let's see if I can find some more. All right, we are back in the kitchen, and I washed up my bee balm really well. I have it here drying off in these paper towels. Wish you could smell it. It's got this really strong oregano, even sort of minty kind of aroma to it. I'm not sure. I think that sort of minty aroma is coming from the blossoms, and I think that strong oregano is coming from the flowers. Although I have cooked with the flowers as well before, and they really taste like oregano as well. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to make our Zouba, our oregano salad. And I think it's going to be really tasty because this bee balm is very, very powerful. It actually has so much of that essential oil in there. It's very, very strong flavor. So a little bit of this goes a long way. So I can't even imagine an oregano salad, but I think that this is going to be really great with this. A little bit's going to go a long way. So first thing I want to do is I'm going to remove a bunch of these bee balm leaves and the blossoms, and I'm going to chop them up and put them in a bowl. And then we're going to add our onion and everything else. So let's get started. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to start stripping a bunch of these leaves from our bee balm. That, just like that. And I put the flowers aside for right now. I'm going to add those nice purple blossoms to this as well, but I want to leave them whole. I don't want to chop them up. Those flowers are so pretty. All right, I think that's enough. A little bit is going to go a long way. Then I'm going to save the rest of this bee balm. I'm going to put it in the fridge for tomorrow for another dish. Okay. Okay, so now we're just rough chopping all of our bee balm leaves. Just about like that. Okay, I'm going to put that into our bowl. Wow, onion. Okay, and I'll chop my onion. Relatively small dice. Let's see how far a half of onion goes. I think that actually looks really nice with just half of that onion. So now we have our bee balm, our onion, and then I'm going to take some of those really pretty blossoms. I'm going to put those in there as well so we can have a little pop of purple going through our salad. Okay. Just like that. Look at that. Okay, and then to this, very simple, we're going to add some lemon juice, some olive oil, and then some salt and pepper. There's some sea salt and some fresh ground pepper. Okay, it's as simple as that. Now this is our bee balm Zouba salad, wild oregano salad. All right, this is our Lebanese style, Lebanese influenced bee balm Zouba, I guess, Zouba salad. And I was thinking, what am I going to serve this with? And I thought, well, probably some great fresh Lebanese flatbread, which I don't have. So what I thought is I think it would be great with tomatoes, sliced tomatoes. So I have some sliced tomatoes here. I also have, I made some little toasted bread, which I think would be really nice with that. And of course, because I can't help myself, I thought these French sardines in tomato sauce would be a nice combination to have with this as well. So I'm going to crack open a can of these. So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to try our bee balm salad by itself. Very, very powerful, but super delicious. The onion and the lemon juice especially helps to temper that really intense flavor of the bee balm, which makes it, very palatable. Really good. So I think what I'm going to do is take one of my tomato slices and put it on this nice crispy bread, and then a little bit of our salad on top of there. Okay, and that's what that looks like right there. Looks good. So I'm going to try that first. That was incredible. The tomato is perfect. Of course, tomato and oregano, right? Tomato and bee balm. Really tasty. Once again, the salad is very intense, but it's better and better the more you taste it. All right, wow, I really like that. Actually, I'm going to crack open my sardines, and then we'll try it with that, because I think, well, that's definitely going to be good, right? All right, once again, this is the French brand of sardines, Mouette d'Avour sardines with tomatoes in olive oil, extra virgin olive oil. This is actually not a cheap can of sardines. It's probably $10, $12 a can. So you could substitute this with a different one if you don't have this one available. Of course, this is what I have here. And of course, look at those beautiful sardines. I'm going to put a slice of tomato on our toast, and then I'm going to add our sardine, and then some of our bee balm salad. Now, look at that. Okay, I know this is going to be good. Sardine with tomato and our bee balm salad. All right, let's see if I can get this. This is a big bite. Amazing, of course. Wow. The onion and the bee balm really stand up to the sardine, of course. It's a very powerful salad, and it's really, really tasty. I think it really works really well with the sardines. Slight bitterness from the bee balm, slight bitterness from the sardines. And then you have the lemon juice, which really cuts through all that. And then the tomato is nice and sweet and has a little bit of that acidity. And I really like the tomato with this oregano salad. And think the tomato in these sardines as well is really nice, a complement to that. Even without the bread, I think that just taking our can of these beautiful sardines and just piling on a big pile of that oregano salad. Look at that. I think that is just a delicious meal in itself. I can just sit and eat this just like this. That's really good. I love that. Now, this is the time of year where the bee balm is just popping up all over the forest. So now's the time to get out there and collect some. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this little adventure. If you like this video, please like, please subscribe. That always helps us a lot.
Load up the
And we will
pans
see you
and
next
fishing
one.
Arlo and we hit the open road.
I don't know if you can hear the screeching that's going on outside while I'm making this video. My wife has a little friend, a bird in the backyard. It's called a red-backed junco, which is I think a variation of the dark-eyed junco that we have up here in northern Arizona. And it comes every day. We put a little dish of food out there, and it's squawking out there. But what's really making all the noise is we also have a bully of a jay, a blue jay that we have back there that's making all the noise. It's actually a Steller's jay, which is a type of jay that we have here in northern Arizona as well. Anyway, really pretty. They have like that thing on the top of their head, like a crest or whatever it is. Anyway, super cool, but I don't know if you can probably hear all that squawking out there. Anyway, we'll see you the next one. Bye.